News Channel 9 at 11 starts right now.
Tonight we're learning more about how local jails house inmates who are transgender. Thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Kim Chapman.
And I'm Josh Rowe. Last night we told you about 2 women who were arrested during this weekend's Women's March. Taylor Stewart joins us now to tell us what she has learned about those jail policies. Taylor.
That's right, Josh. We're digging into the policies that guide the arrest of transgender people. 2 women were arrested at this march on Saturday. We learned that counties across East Tennessee follow suggestions from the federal government on how to fairly book and process people who identify as trans. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Department ultimately defers to the sex listed on someone's driver's license. We spoke with a woman who says this issue just isn't that black and white. Tonight, the Hamilton County Sheriff's Department responds to the arrest of 2 transgender women. Chattanooga police arrested Reverend Elena Cobb and Maddie Boynix at Saturday's women's rights rally for obstructing a roadway. Both women identify as transgender women.
Once I got into the holding cells area, they didn't really have a place to put me.
Elena was booked in the women's holding block, but Maddie says she was separated from the general population for, quote, her own protection. She feels officers did not respect her gender identity.
I am a human being, and all human beings deserve respect.
The Hamilton County Sheriff's Department sent this statement saying when a transgender person is booked into the jail, they're typically housed with a gender that corresponds to the gender listed on their driver's license. Rose Carr is a transgender woman, wife, mother, and computer engineer here in Chattanooga.
She's angry right now.
She says she's fortunate she could afford to change the sex on her license.
Updating your license in this state requires having health care.
She says it's a financial privilege most trans women don't have.
Poorer trans women that don't have health care tend to be treated not just poorly health care wise, but also in like their treatment by the state. Obviously there's prison. There's a number of other issues that arise.
We wanted to know how transgender people are processed in neighboring counties. Bradley County spokesperson Adam Lewis says laws guiding transgender arrest are complex.
And since then, there has not been a lot of direction from the federal government. That's okay, but that does leave local agencies, folks like us, to come up with our own policies and procedures to put in place.
Maddie, the woman arrested on Saturday, says although her sex is listed as male on her license, that does not correspond with her gender identity. Thank you, Josh.
Thank you, Taylor. The Hamilton County Sheriff's Office says they handled transgender bookings on a case-by-case basis.